Navigating AI's Ethical Labyrinth, Peterson's Principles for 2025. In an era where algorithms shape our reality and deepfakes blur truth, how do we uphold individual responsibility and confront the encroaching chaos? Jordan Peterson's framework offers a compelling answer to safeguarding meaning in an increasingly complex digital landscape. By 2025, artificial intelligence is not just a tool, it's an existential force, challenging our perceptions of truth, labor, and human uniqueness. Peterson's enduring philosophy, stressing articulate speech, hierarchical responsibility, and the arduous pursuit of objective truth, becomes critically relevant. His insights provide a roadmap for individuals seeking to maintain a coherent moral compass and cultivate profound meaning, rather than succumbing to nihilism or algorithmic determinism as we grapple with the societal transformations wrought by intelligent machines. Understanding these principles is key to thriving in the AI-driven future. Explore how Peterson's wisdom can guide your ethical journey through the AI revolution. Addressing Gen Z's existential crisis, Peterson's call to responsibility. Are young adults lost in a sea of anxiety and aimlessness? Discover how Jordan Peterson's framework for confronting chaos and embracing order offers a compelling antidote to the prevailing mental health epidemic facing Gen Z, urging them towards meaningful engagement and purpose. As 2025 unfolds, the mental health crisis among younger generations continues to escalate, marked by widespread anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of meaninglessness. Peterson's emphasis on cleaning your room, articulating personal values, and voluntarily confronting life's suffering provides a robust, if challenging, pathway out of victimhood narratives. His philosophy encourages individuals to shoulder personal responsibility and strive for competence, offering a tangible structure for finding purpose and resilience in an increasingly fragmented and digitally saturated world, a critical necessity for today's youth. Uncover Peterson's powerful message for finding stability and purpose in turbulent times. Power, Punditry, and Polarization, Peterson's 2025 Cultural Commentary. In a world more divided than ever, with political discourse often devolving into tribal warfare, what insights does Jordan Peterson offer regarding the nature of power, influence, and the escalating ideological rifts shaping our societies? His analysis cuts through the noise. By 2025, societal polarization shows no signs of abating, fueled by digital echo chambers and increasingly fervent identity politics. Peterson's long-standing discussions on natural hierarchies, the dangers of ideological possession, and the importance of individual articulation become profoundly relevant. He challenges both the rigidities of extreme left and right, advocating for truth and genuine dialogue over groupthink and resentment. His insights into the psychological underpinnings of power struggles and the responsibility of leadership offer a crucial lens through which to understand and potentially mitigate the deepening divides in contemporary public life, urging a return to principles over partisanship. Dive into Peterson's perspective on restoring civility and meaning to public discourse. The Burden of Brilliance, Jordan Peterson and the Price of Fame in 2025. From academic to global phenomenon, Jordan Peterson's journey illustrates the intense scrutiny and profound influence accompanying intellectual celebrity. How does navigating unprecedented fame and relentless media attention shape a public intellectual's message and their personal life in 2025? In 2025, the digital landscape amplifies fame to an unprecedented degree, turning public figures into constant subjects of debate, adulation, and vilification. Peterson's trajectory offers a unique case study. How does one maintain philosophical integrity and personal well-being when every utterance is dissected globally, often out of context? This topic explores the psychological toll, the strategic communication challenges, and the ethical dilemmas inherent in being a globally recognized controversial intellectual, examining how such extreme visibility both empowers and constrains the pursuit and dissemination of complex ideas in the modern age, impacting personal narratives and public perception profoundly. Examine the intricate dynamics of celebrity, scrutiny, and authenticity in the digital age. Beyond nihilism, Peterson's prescription for meaning in a secular age. As traditional frameworks for meaning wane, humanity grapples with existential dread and the inevitability of death. Where do we find purpose in a world increasingly questioning foundational beliefs? Jordan Peterson offers a compelling, albeit challenging, path forward. By 2025, the erosion of traditional religious and societal narratives leaves many individuals searching for transcendent meaning, particularly when confronting suffering, injustice, and mortality. Peterson's emphasis on ancient narratives, the hero's journey, and the voluntary acceptance of responsibility for one's own life, even in the face of inevitable suffering and death, resonates deeply. His work provides a secular yet spiritually rich framework for constructing personal meaning, arguing that confronting chaos and striving for integrity is the ultimate antidote to nihilism, offering a vital intellectual and psychological resource for individuals navigating a post-truth, post-religious landscape. Explore how Peterson empowers individuals to construct enduring meaning in an uncertain world. Reclaiming education, Peterson's push for competence and truth in 2025. Are educational institutions adequately preparing students for the complexities of 2025? Or are they increasingly ideological battlegrounds? Jordan Peterson's critique of modern pedagogy and his call for a return to classical values of truth and competence sparks vital debate. In 2025, debates rage about the purpose of education. Should it prioritize vocational training, critical thinking, or identity affirmation? Peterson's arguments for emphasizing rigorous academic discipline, the pursuit of objective truth, and the development of individual competence offer a counter-narrative to trends he perceives as undermining intellectual freedom and meritocracy. His insights challenge educators to refocus on fostering articulate individuals capable of independent thought, grounded in the great traditions of human civilization, rather than succumbing to fragmented specializations or politically charged curricula. This perspective is crucial for strengthening the foundational pillars of learning and preparing future generations for truly complex challenges. Discover Peterson's vision for revitalizing education for a generation facing unprecedented challenges. The enduring power of myth, Peterson's blueprint for meaning in chaos. In an age drowning in information but starved for wisdom, are we losing the unifying power of shared stories? Jordan Peterson's deep dive into mythology reveals ancient patterns crucial for navigating modern chaos and forging individual purpose. By 2025, as traditional narratives fracture and a sense of collective identity weakens, the search for guiding stories becomes more urgent. Peterson's work compellingly illustrates how universal myths, from biblical tales to ancient folklore, offer profound psychological blueprints for human experience, informing our understanding of good, evil, responsibility, and the path to individual integrity. His insights into these archetypal structures help individuals construct coherent personal narratives and find meaning beyond fleeting trends, providing a vital framework for understanding the human condition and building resilient societies in an era often characterized by fragmented worldviews and ideological confusion. Unlock the ancient wisdom of myth to illuminate your path through modern uncertainties. Redefining masculinity, Peterson's challenge to men in 2025. As traditional gender roles undergo radical transformation, many men grapple with identity, purpose, and societal expectations. Jordan Peterson's controversial yet compelling call for men to embrace responsibility and strength has profoundly reshaped conversations around modern masculinity. In 2025, discussions around masculinity are fraught with tension, with critiques of toxic behaviors alongside a recognition of men's unique challenges. Peterson's enduring influence stems from his direct appeal to men to pick up your cross, to voluntarily embrace challenging responsibilities, develop competence, and strive for self-mastery. He argues against the infantilization of men and for the revitalization of a noble, responsible masculinity that contributes positively to society. His perspectives offer a powerful, albeit often debated, counter-narrative to cultural currents that some perceive as pathologizing masculinity itself, providing a framework for men seeking direction and meaning in a complex, evolving social landscape. Engage with Peterson's transformative ideas on responsible manhood and finding purpose today. Order from Chaos, Peterson's practical philosophy for a turbulent 2025. Feeling overwhelmed by global instability, personal challenges, and the sheer unpredictability of modern life? Jordan Peterson's core message that individuals can find profound meaning and exert meaningful influence by voluntarily confronting chaos with courageous order offers a transformative approach. By 2025, the world often appears to be spiraling into increasing uncertainty, from geopolitical tensions to rapid technological shifts and personal anxieties. Peterson's philosophy provides a powerful framework for navigating this turbulence. Acknowledge the inherent chaos of existence, accept personal responsibility, and consciously strive to establish order within one's own life and immediate surroundings. His practical exhortations, such as articulating your thoughts, speaking truthfully, and cleaning your room, are not trivial, but rather fundamental acts of bringing structure and meaning to a chaotic reality, enabling individuals to stand strong and make a positive impact even in the most tumultuous times. Discover how to transform chaos into purpose through Peterson's actionable wisdom. Truth versus relativism. Peterson's battle for objective reality in 2025. In an era where your truth often supersedes objective fact, is the very concept of shared reality under threat. Jordan Peterson's persistent critique of postmodern relativism and his staunch defense of objective truth offer a crucial intellectual battleground for 2025. As 2025 progresses, the philosophical currents of postmodernism continue to influence academic discourse and public perception, often leading to skepticism towards grand narratives and objective truths. Peterson's consistent counter-arguments, emphasizing the evolutionary necessity of discernible truth, the dangers of ideological possession, and the importance of precise speech, provide a robust intellectual defense against what he perceives as a slide into meaninglessness and societal fragmentation. His insights are vital for anyone grappling with the challenge of discerning fact from fiction in an age of abundant information and conflicting narratives, offering tools to re-establish a stable ground for shared understanding and meaningful engagement. Delve into Peterson's powerful arguments for upholding truth in an increasingly subjective world. Navigating the ethical and existential crossroads of 2025. A call to responsibility and truth. In a world where artificial intelligence reshapes reality, polarization fractures dialogue, and an entire generation struggles with purpose, Jordan Peterson's ideas stand as an intellectual and moral beacon. His reflections on individual responsibility, hierarchies of competence, and the pursuit of objective truth offer not merely a philosophy, but a psychological and ethical strategy for survival in the midst of modern chaos. Peterson does not promise comfort. He calls for order through courage, meaning through sacrifice, and freedom through responsibility. By 2025, this message has never been more urgent. Technology not only changes how we live, but challenges the very essence of what it means to be human. Amid algorithms that shape beliefs, narratives that distort facts, and identities in constant flux, the search for authentic meaning has become a revolutionary act. Peterson invites us to resist both nihilism and digital passivity, urging us to stand as conscious individuals to bring order to our inner world before attempting to reform the outer one. This journey demands more than opinions. It requires discipline, reflection, and voluntary action. It requires that we speak truth even when it wounds, that we bear the weight of existence even when it feels unbearable, and that we cultivate meaning even in a culture addicted to distraction. As Peterson often reminds us, purpose is not found in the avoidance of suffering, but in the conscious transformation of chaos into order and despair into purpose. If you're ready to explore how to apply these principles and turn philosophy into practice, subscribe to the channel now. Each week, we dive deep into Jordan Peterson's ideas, bringing context, clarity, and real-world application to your personal, professional, and spiritual life. Join a growing community devoted to self-knowledge, critical thinking, and the pursuit of a more meaningful, responsible future. The path to truth and purpose begins with one step: responsibility. Take that step today.